Hey guys, life's good. You want to be like SHO? You want to be like SHO? Otherworldly gifts? It's there for you. Now let me ask you a question. Why do you think there's only one guy that does both ways? Do you think he's the greatest athlete that ever lived? You think he's a better pure athlete than Alex Rodriguez? You think he's a better pure athlete than Barry Bonds? You think he's a better pure athlete than Jackie Bradley Jr.? No. But you got to ask yourself, why aren't there more Ohtanis? Why aren't there guys that can do both? There can. You don't think Jackie Bradley Jr. can throw 100 miles an hour? You don't think A-Rod, in the prime of his career, could have thrown 100 miles an hour? You don't think Ichiro could have thrown 100 miles an hour? I can go right down the list, guys. How about that third baseman for the Oakland A's, Chapman? He can definitely throw 100 miles an hour. So why isn't he pitching? Top of the ninth, 3 right-handers come up. Why don't they bring Chapman in? Throw 9 pitches over 100 miles an hour and we're done with it. Why don't they do that? Why is he the only one? It's very, very simple. They're afraid. They are scared to death. If A-Rod blows his arm out, then they've lost the best third baseman in baseball, best player that ever lived maybe, and their top relief pitcher, their top starter. That's it. They're just scared to death that they're going to get hurt. There's no other reason. Look, every single person that steps foot on a Major League Baseball field for 30 seconds doesn't even get in the game, just gets called up and sits there and then gets sent back down. Every single one of those players that has ever been on a Major League roster is some of the greatest athletes that ever lived. And every single one of them, I guarantee you, at some point or another in their high school, college career, has pitched. And since they're bigger, faster, stronger than everybody, they probably were extremely effective, just blew people away. So why? Why don't they do that? They're scared to death that they're going to get hurt. Until now. I can teach anybody, if you work out a certain way, if you eat a proper diet, there is no reason in the world you can't be SHO. No reason in the world you can't be Shotani. Now, it might be a different version of Shotani. You might be able to do it in your high school team, or maybe go to college and do it or something. Maybe you don't have the ability to get to the major leagues. But guys, I tell you what, if you could throw 100 miles an hour, you are getting to the major leagues. I can show you how to do that without ever hurting your arm. There is no reason in the world that every single person on a major league roster, every single person in a major league organization, including the minor leagues, there's no reason in the world all of them can't be pitchers. Not all starting pitchers like Ohtani. And, guys, they don't have to pitch one day and then just DH through it. No. There's no reason in the world they can do that. Can't do that. No reason in the world. What do you need? You need proper diet. You need proper exercise. And you need enough sleep. Okay? If you don't have one of those 3, you're not going to make it. Sleep should be easy. Unless you're a 25-year-old multimillionaire and you want to go out with the Chiquitas. Guys, you got to get to bed. You need your sleep. Nothing ruins a person's health more than not enough sleep. Nothing. Okay. It's a video for another day. Proper diet. The diet that is so important. Why? Because if you're going to do this, you need energy through the roof. And not from coffee, not from Red Bulls, not from Adderall, not from 5-hour energies. No. You need natural energy, a battery that does not ever wear down. There's no reason in the world Ohtani can't be playing in the field, not just DH. None. Okay? So you need energy, proper diet, and you have to have a highly, highly anti-inflammatory diet. Have to. Okay? Now, the diet that these guys are on are highly inflammable. Inflammatory. The guys, they are ruining their joints, their tendons, their ligaments just with inflammation, with the diet. The entire society is. It's not just these athletes. But with the proper diet and the lack of inflammation, you're not stiff and sore the next day. So instead of at the day after you pitch, you don't have to take 2 days off and recover. No, you can play the next day. You can pitch the next day. No reason in the world you can't. Okay? Diet, sleep, exercise. My PNF, my PNF Max book, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night, 15 minutes before the game or practice, 15 minutes after the game or practice. Do that religiously. Along with the diet, your inflammation will be absolutely gone. After that, you kill the kettlebells. Kill them. And it doesn't have to be hours and hours and hours. Along with those PNF, half an hour a day is plenty. Now, I'm just going to show you a little something. To open up this segment, I was doing the kettlebell snatch. Okay? Now, I'm going to do it from sideways. Okay? And I want you to tell me, I don't know how much of a you're going to get. I want you to tell me what single exercise simulates a throwing motion more than, and I'm not talking these asinine resistance bands, simulates a pitching motion more than this. I'm talking push-ups, sit-ups, squats. Name one that simulates a pitching motion more than this. Now, there isn't one. There isn't one. If you think of one, give it to me down below and I'll say you're wrong. Save your time. All right? Now, that was a 16K or a 35-pound kettlebell. Okay? Which is almost exactly a pitching motion. It started at the top instead of starting back. That's the only difference. The explosion from the hips, everything is the same. And if you've ever done any kettlebell training, it's not an upper body workout. The arm's along for the ride. The magic words. Think about that for a pitcher. The arm is along for the ride. Now, let me ask you this. If you can do it, that is a 16K kettlebell, a 35-pound kettlebell. That's a very, very light one relative to the other guys. Guy my age. But anyway, at 35 pounds, if you're simulating a pitching motion, how much does a baseball weigh? 5.2 ounces. You're trying to tell me if over time you get in enough shape to do 200 of those a day, you don't think you're going to be able to throw 100 pitches anytime you feel like it? 35 pounds as opposed to 5.2 ounces would be a day at the beach. Now, I know there's torque, I get it. But guys, if you do those three things, proper sleep, proper diet, PNF and kettlebell, proper exercise, Shotani is yours. Now, I can tell anybody how to do it. I have a master's degree in education. I'm the best teacher that ever lived. Okay? Get in touch with me. at the email at the end of this video. We will set up a one-on-one consultation. I'll show you how to do it. I'll put you on one that will get you Shotani of your high school, D1. The sky's the limit. The world is yours, Chico, and everything in it. All right? True power, baby. Not the fake stuff. True power. Eat and drink your fruits, vegetables, and starches. Get the inflammation out. Get the energy cranked. And live your life with true power. Love you all.